Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Animal Crossing Every Day. It's day 55, 9th of August. You know, don't you know? And so we're gonna play Animal Crossing. Aren't you excited? I know I am excited because nothing bad ever happens when we play Animal Crossing. You know, you ever see those guys on like Twitch and stuff where they're like streaming, and then somebody phones the police to go to their house, and then they go to the house, and then they're streaming, and then the police are like, "Hey, can I be on camera?" And the streamer's like, "Of course you can. Come on in." Like, isn't that weird? Wow, I got a lot of crap right here. Yeah, special outfit and a stunning modern lamp. As always, we have a wide variety of other items as well. Why not stop by? Like, you're just sitting there playing your video games, and you're showing off in front of other people. Like, look at me. Aren't I good at counter fights? Aren't I really good at Desperado, the game? You know? And you're talking to people live. You're having a chat with them. And then there's like a knock on the door, and you're like, "Oh, I'll just ignore that because I'm hanging out with my pals." And then the person knocking at the door just breaks the door down and runs into your room with a gun. They're like, "What the fuck?" And then you're like, "What the fuck?" And then the guy with the gun's like, "What the fuck?" The chat's like, "What the fuck?" Right? Isn't that weird? And then they hold a gun to your head and they're like, "Hey, watch it, pal. Hey, what are you playing at?" And then you're like, "I'm playing Counter Force. I'm playing shooty game." And then the police is like, "You good? You good at the game?" And you're like, "Well, not right now. I gotta say, I'm not doing so hot at the game right now, as I'm currently being held at gunpoint by what I would call a cadre of men, just all pointing guns at me in a very scary manner. Is this normal?" And the police like, "We heard that you had children in your basement, so we came right away." And you're like, "I don't have a basement. None of the houses in this area have a basement. It's very easy to find that out. You could look at the house and figure that out." And the police is like, "Oh, no basement, huh? So where were you hiding the kids?" And you're like, I don't know. First of all, 38 is ridiculous. First of all, if I was hiding kids, which I'm not, you think I'd just up and tell you where I was hiding the kids? Doesn't seem like a very good criminal thing to do, does it? Although I must underline the fact that there's no kids. There's nothing to worry about. I'm not hiding any kids. So it's a non-issue. We don't need to focus on that. There are no kids to be found. Second of all, you can search the house, dude. I don't have any kids. I live alone. I'm playing Twitch. I'm playing Counterfight. Playing Shooty Boy. And I'm a little freaked out by the guns in my face. Let's read a letter. To my people, Bob, I take leave of my life. Uh-oh. My footsteps carry me like clouds upon wind, drifting in the pale light of the dawning day. I go in search of adventure. A poet who doesn't know it. Did he die? That sounds like he died. What do you think? Did you get the gist of it? Yeah, he died. Well, you're really sharp. I bet you're the smartest person in Finkla. To tell you the truth, I've never been able to read the whole letter. Well, it's tough, man. It's a tough one. Anyway, it's like super weird, don't you think? Like, that whole thing. That's even a thing is bizarre to me. That somebody figured out, they were like, "Alright, I've got your home address and phone number. And you said something that I didn't like about Pokemon. So I, in response, I'm going to send a giant SWAT team with guns into your house while you're on stream so everybody can see it and we can record it for posterity." You know what I mean? Like, that's bad news, dude. Real bad news. It seems like such a broken situation, you know? Not that that's why I don't stream myself. like as if I don't stream because I assume people are gonna phone up the police and go, he's got loads of kids in his basement. No. First of all, I don't have a basement. Second of all, I don't have any kids. Third of all, you'll never find them. So there's no point in even like coming to the house because you won't find anything. But it's just such a weird, like some people are like, I'm just gonna play a funny game today. Here we go, and then like somebody breaks their fucking door down, and 6 people point a gun in their face. You know, I was just thinking it's weird. You know, maybe that's just me. But then maybe in America they're just like, well, it's just part of it, right? If you have a crazy ass police force like that, they got to do something with their time. You know what I mean? Like they're sitting around going, we got to fight somebody, but we need it to be a really good target, right? We're the police. We got all these guns. We got to show off somehow. But it can't be against somebody else who has a gun because that's scary. Right, we don't want to ban guns, but also if there's a guy running into a school and shooting all the small children, we can't go in there because he could shoot us, the police. That would be scary. I wouldn't want that. So no, we need to find an easier target. And we've been hassling people in the street for ages. We need something else, something cool. And they get a call in. Hey. The Dinkle dude is playing Counter Force shooty guys, and he's just sitting there. He's not doing anything. So what if you guys like ran in, like 6 of you, run in with your guns, point your guns at his face, and then go, "Where's the children?" And then he'll say, "There's no children," and then you guys can say, "Oh, we got a call to say that you had children in your basement. Oh, I can't believe you wasted our time. This is all your fault," right? And then blame it on the guy, but really, it's just an excuse for you guys to get out of the police station once in a while. And the police are like, "That's a great idea. Thanks for the phone call tip. It's really useful." And the guy's like, "Don't worry about it. I just love the police. I want to help you guys out. You know, I really wanted you guys to do something active, but also nothing scary." What if the other guy, what if the Twitch guy had a gun himself and he saw the police coming on a different stream? So like, say he had his stream going, but then he also had like his front door camera posted that was doing a stream of his front door. He saw the cops coming. He's like, "Oh, those fuckers want to fight, do they?" And then he turns around and he pulls out his gun and like lies in wait for the police. And they can't see him because they're outside his house, so they break down the door. And Twitch is watching us like, well, this is fun. This is interesting. And then they break down the door, and then they open into the room, the game room, and then the Twitch guy's there, and he's got his gun, and they're like, "Uh-oh, what do we do?" Because like the police can't shoot him until he shoots at them because it's on Twitch, right? It's live on Twitch. Do they know? Did the police know what Twitch is? You know? Like if they saw a guy with a gun, imagine they broke into somebody's house and they saw the guy with a gun and they shot him in his own house, right? And then they're like, it was self-defense, and then Twitch was like, well, Twitch was running live and we could see that the police broke into this guy's house and it shot him. Doesn't seem like self-defense to me. Like, would the police be like, "Oh, we didn't know that the film, we didn't know that there was a..." What if the Twitch caught the police like trying to tamper with the film? Like, get rid of that computer. If we destroy the computer, there'll be no evidence. And then like that's totally saved on Twitch forever. You know? Let's go middle. That's your choice. You can't change your mind. Take a look. It's an 18 mat tatami. Oh, okay. Let me give you a bit of free advice. Always match your carpet to your wallpaper. Oh, it's a frog. Hello. Well, hi. Hi. Look at the little duck in the background. She's so cute. I like that duck. What great timing. I've got money burning a hole in my pocket. If you don't mind, I'll buy your Meneger Clankoid for money. Whatever. That's fine. Buy all my items. Money is no object to me. Why don't you be my friend? why aren't we pals? Money's no object. Oh well. Maybe you'd like to come to my house for drinks. And we're sitting there having a couple of drinks, you know. Money's no object, you say. Wow. No, I just suddenly realized that we are best pals, don't you think? You know, we're palling around. It's a nice atmosphere in the air, you know. And then the door breaks down and the police come in, they point their guns at me. And they're like, "Where's the kids?" And I'm like, I turn to the lady, I'm like, "This doesn't usually happen. It's very rarely, 2 or 3 times a month, tops. You'll barely notice it." And then you turn back to the cops and like, "Guys, you know there's no children, there's no kids in this house, there's no basement. Come on, you're embarrassing me in front of this girl." The cops are like, "Sorry, we got a tip. We got a tip that you were up to no good." I'm like, "God, somebody phones you this tip every week and you fall for it." And the girl's like, "Every week? You said it was like every month." I'm like, "Look, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't happen, all right? I'm not responsible for this. This isn't my thing. Somebody else is doing it to me. I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. You know? I'm completely innocent in all of this." And the girl's like, "Oh, I've gotta say, this is weird, dude. I think I'm gonna go." She leaves, and the cop's like, "Yeesh, buddy, you really fucked that up." And then I'm like, "Dude, you gonna pay for my fucking door? You knocked my door in." And the cop's like, "We have to go. Goodbye." So then they leave. That's it. That's the story. I don't know why I started talking about that whole swatting thing today. I just thought it was a weird thing. It's a weird, right? It's a weird thing, isn't it? It's not a normal thing for a normal society to go through. Yeah? Anyway, that's going to wrap today's episode up. Wow. All right. Well, thanks for watching this one. Yeesh. This took a turn. Thank you for watching today's episode. I don't know how you got through it. Make sure the police, I just like put like a bolt lock on your door to stop the police from knocking it through. That's what I would do. And stay out of trouble. I'll be back again tomorrow. I'd love to see you there if you want to. I think it'll be a little bit more lighthearted than today's episode. But please join me tomorrow for more fun and adventures. And I'll see you then. So goodbye. Thank you.